Okay, let's see if we can hear you, everybody, now. All right, guys. Third time's the charm, I guess. OBS again had changes to my settings. I don't know why I cannot keep these settings straight. Bear with me. I'm trying, guys. Um, this is probably going to be a one-off, maybe two. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly happy with what they've done with the game, but gotta do what you gotta do if you want to keep playing the game, right? So, um, I will be doing at least one stream, if not more, depending. Um, I have tried the game twice on private, and I ended up rage quitting because, ouch, that's loud. I was infected and killed and infected again, and yeah, it was not a good start. So I'm trying it again. Gotta read that because they made it requirement now. Okay, so let's try this again. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the changes they've made. First one is this is supposed to be an open world game. Biome progression is not open world. I'm going to stick with that one. I'm a very big proponent of having open world. I love open world games where you can go anywhere you want, anytime you want. But sadly, that's not the case with 7 Days anymore. And I know I'm not going to go up there without some kind of weapon. So let's do our beginning quest. Open this, do our thing, and now do our quick things. I should have done this before I started on the stream, but whatever. You guys will forgive me, right? I will do my best to stay in a good mood in this game, but like I said, I've rage quit the game twice before because the way that zombies can now hit through walls, they can crawl through the smallest spaces, they can infect you with a single swipe, which is fine. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, that doesn't bother me, sorry. But the hitting through walls and biome progression are the two biggest things I have, are the biggest gripes I have in this, because it is not open world anymore. And that's one thing I loved about the game is I could, if I wanted to start in the wasteland, I could. Now I can't because I got to earn a badge. So, unfortunately, I think 7 Days to Die is probably not long for my world anymore because of the changes they continue to make. If I do continue to play it, I'll probably be playing old content because, yeah, for those reasons. Okay, enough said. Let's get busy doing stuff here. Alright, harvest wood, harvest small stone. Okay, I'm just gonna, I want this to see if I get some honey. Okay. I've still got that weird echo in my headphones and I can't figure out why I've got it. I'm just puzzled. Alright, so I've got all that. Craft a primitive outfit. Wear the primitive outfit. Craft wood club. Craft primitive bow. And craft arrows. Yay, I can make a whole 2. Oh, I can make 10. Okay, cool. Alright, while I'm standing here, I'm going to make the rest of the outfit so I look like a scarecrow. And will you wear, please? Oh, did I make 2 of them? I must have. Crap. Where? Alright, so am I encumbered now? Sorry, encumbered. I'm enclosed in everything but the stupid hood, which I don't plan on doing. The hood is dumb. I would go with a baseball cap before I would go with a stupid scarecrow face, but whatever. That's it. I'm trying my darndest to be positive about this game, but the changes they've made since Alpha 21 have just been too much, in my opinion. So, what do I need to do? Open challenges window. Alright, now I can go find my trader. He's 621 meters this way. Give me some more feathers. Ooh, a couple eggs. Awesome. Can of food in my purse. Perfect. More than likely, this stream will be a one-off, just to see if I can handle the game and not get angry with it. But we'll see. I'm trying, guys. I really am. This used to be one of my favorite games of all time, and now I hate it. Absolutely do not like it anymore. Go away, Crawley. I don't want you. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Alright. And in case you're wondering, I have it set on adventurer difficulty. I was tired of getting killed every time I turned around, or having to hit a zombie 50 times to get him down. So, I'm gonna go trader first. I just got tired of having to hit him to get him to go down. So, I went back to adventurer. And now we get to deal with the most pleasant person in the game. That was sarcasm, by the way. I better shut the door so I don't get harassed. Let's see. We'll get our stuff. Hey, I got a book out of there. How do you know? Let's do our quick rounds. Get our food. Another thing that I've been watching the notes since the streamers have been at it, like Glock and Jwoodle and all the guys that do the big guys that are streaming. The Fun Pimps are patching stuff again that they're finding that are a little bit of an exploit. They're patching everything again. And I could see the need for adjustments, but to take everything away from players is not, in my opinion, a good process to do. Alright, I gotta do one thing really quick here. Alright, sorry about that. I grabbed my mouse really fast, and that didn't work well. And I know a lot of people, you know, that are out there that are avid players of this game love the new changes because they love all the stuff.
Here you go.
I'm just not a fan.
Spend it all in one place.
And now
I got just a job. It's a deal. Disappoint me,
Rax.
and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of
If
a
I
rope.
ever play this game in a large amount, I'm going to change his audio just to shut him up. Because I get so tired of his insults. And I was watching, who was it? More to Me for Life. She pointed out that as a new player, that would turn you off in the game because he's so rude. And I quite agree with her. 100% agree with her That should not be your first thought, is to be totally rude. And like I said in the description of this one, honest opinions. I don't work for the Fun Pimps. I don't care if the Fun Pimps get mad. I'm sorry. You know, I'm entitled to do my honest opinion on this channel. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I need a storage box, because I'm already carrying. Why do they have you craft a land claim block? I don't understand. It's... especially as part of the starting quests. I just don't understand. Anyway, whatever. Storage. Craft. You guys just need to go away. I'm trying to do something here. And quite honestly, for the last few months of real life, I've been struggling with a lot of frustration. Because it seems like everything I've tried to do in the last... Will you freaking go away? Everything I've tried to do in the last 6 or 8 months has just kind of, like, flopped. And I'm getting frustrated. I might as well take care of you, too. Come on. Alright. Now, can I please do something without you guys harassing me? Alright, so I'm gonna leave some of my stuff in there. Take my water. Leave these two. Get rid of those. I'll probably keep the torch, because I've seen people play, and the torch is necessary in a lot of rooms. Because, of course, the darkness has to be pitch dark. Can't be just twilight. Anyway, where am I going? I'm gonna go dig a hole over here. Okay. Seriously, I already crafted a land claim block. Grr. Yep, I know you're in there. Come on. Wake up. Okay, anything in here that I need? No. Yay, stale food. Yum. Alright, this is much more manageable being on adventurer mode. Anybody who's out there that plays this game can play whatever version of it you want, whatever level of difficulty. I choose adventurer, because I get tired of hitting things 150 times to get them down in the more higher stages. Or shooting 500 ammo into them. And yes, that's an exaggeration, but whatever. You get my drift. Okay, craft another land claim, because evidently the first one I made didn't count. Alright, I'll toss that on the ground because I don't need it right now. Oh, now what do I need to do? Seriously? You're stuck on a frickin' land claim block. This is the same thing that happened to me before in this game, is it got stuck on this stuff. Hold land claim block. Okay, I'm holding it. Now what? Place it. I don't want to place it. Alright, destroy it. Now that I've done that, cheapers creepers. Alright. Bedroll. I need plant fibers that I just threw away. Haha! Okay, that should be enough plant fibers to do that, I would think. Now I have to hold it, and then I have to place it, which I don't want it there, so I'm going to hang on to it. Okay, let's go. And now I have to Building blocks. Fine, build them. And I get it how they're doing this is because of the new beginners and console players and stuff like that. They don't know how to do some of this stuff, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. And I shouldn't be streaming because I'm kind of a bad mood anyway, but I'm trying, guys. I really am. I want my channel to succeed, but I'm actually contemplating closing the channel because I just don't have the desire to do this on a full-time basis. Either that or I'm totally going to switch gears. And it's going to be not about gaming anymore. I'm not sure. Something's going to change, though. Okay, let's dig up this silly treasure. And dig the slowest way possible. Okay, where's this thing? Okay, let my stamina regen, otherwise it's going to take me forever. I don't know. I mean, I see Jawoodle and all those guys just going nuts over the game. They love it, blah, blah, blah. More power to them. They can love it all they want. I just don't find it to be that fun anymore. Of course, I never used to play, what do you call it, strategy games either before, and now I'm playing Transport Fever. I'm playing, I'm looking at playing Big Ambitions, which I know is like 3 or 4 years old, whatever. I don't plan on streaming it. But yeah, I'm playing a different genre of gaming now than I used to be. I used to love beating up zombies. I used to love 7 Days to Die, period. I used to love it. I used to love Farming Sim. I'm taking a break from that too because I just don't like 2025, and I just don't know why. There's something about the game that I just don't like. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are changing in my life, and I can't quite pinpoint what's causing it. So, anyway, enough about that. Alright, let's see. But, as I said, yeah, my tastes are changing in gaming. I don't play racing games anymore. I don't play first-person shooters much anymore. And I think part of it comes in because I don't have a regular schedule, and I've been able to do unlimited play whenever I want because I have a work-from-home job, which is freelance, so I don't have to be on a schedule, which is a big part of it, I think. Put that in there. Keep that. I'll keep this with me because that, I'll sell that. I'm going to sell this stuff so I can try to get a start. I'll hang on to the rest of that. Hey, Dragonfishes, how you doing?
After wipe that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals. Got it?
Shut up, Rect. Good to hear that. I've been better in a lot of regards, but I'm hanging in there. Let's see. We're gonna do Dell's
Let's make a
Cafe.
pact. Well, good luck.
Oops, I'm
By
gonna
the
sell some
looks of
stuff
it,
to you.
you're gonna need it. Quit gawking. Either buy something or piss off.
Wow, they've really made him rude.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Yeah. I was just kind of browsing Dragonfishes about... I'm not a big fan of the changes they made in 2.0. But that's me. I don't want that in there. I don't need you with me. Let go. Please, thank you. And I don't need that. We're gonna open that up. We're gonna put that down here. And... load it. No! You ninny. I don't want to take all that. I hear another one coming. Grounded 2. I'll have to give that game a shot. I've never played the original. Simply for the fact that, I saw so many other people play it. Who's growling? Oh, it's a guy over there. Okay. I'm more into strategy games now. Like Transport Fever 2. I'm really into that at the moment. I've been looking at Big Ambitions. But like I was saying earlier, it's just I'm trying to find my niche again, and I'm really struggling to do it. So, not a big fan of 7 Days anymore. Wow, 1,000+ hours. Okay. That's amazing. Yeah, I hope I do too. I'm struggling. But I'm getting there. I'm slowly coming back from whatever it was that I was struggling with, so... I think the big change is so many of my favorite games have made changes that I'm not happy with. Go away. Stupid swarms. But, where'd my marker go? Oh, I'm going here. Haha. Hardcore survival. I wish there was a good hardcore survival game that would actually make it more true to life. And not start you out on a deserted island or anything like that. Just kind of like how 7 State starts out, where you start out in an area. Green Hell is one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in a long time, but I really do like it. That one was one of my favorites. Wait a minute, I hear somebody, but I have this bag first. I have not played it in a long time because the storyline is just like a one-time play. But one of my favorite games is Icarus. Always has been. But again, there's no goal after you get to a certain point, other than go after the bosses, and I struggle with that. As an avid RPGer, which I know you are too, I like to create stories that don't have endings, where you have future ahead of you that you're always looking towards, and you're always working towards. So many of the games have an end game, and that's where they stop. And it's really hard to play them sometimes. Ouch. Project Zomboid B42 is realistic, but you have to mention you don't like asymmetric. Yeah. Project Zomboid has been tough for me to try and play because of the top-down view. I have been keeping an eye on Vane, though, because I like the Project Zomboid style of play. And I tried the early release of Vane, and it was actually pretty good. Ouch, no hitting. Let's see, I emptied that already. If I remember correctly. Vein, as in blood vein. It's a first-person style done in the style of Project Zomboid. It's in beta right now, I think, but it's actually pretty good. It's not as in-depth as Project Zomboid is, but then again, Project Zomboid's had several years to build. I think this other one, Vein, has only had like a year and a half, something like that. But so far, I like what I see. And I'm going to be encumbered, so that's not going to be good. Just use some of these. Throw you down, throw you down. Might as well eat you. Otherwise, I'm going to be low on everything again. And, Into the Dead Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scroller zombie show. Seems really good, though. Into the Dead Our Darkest Days. I've looked at that a few times. I'm not huge on side-scrollers. To me, it just feels like old school. And I'm not a huge old school fan, so... It makes me think of going back to my high school days, like the Atari kind of games, you know? And quite honestly, those are some days I would just assume not remember. So, yep. Zombies are smart. They go up into the ceiling to hide from you. Sure. You stay down. And you go down. I need to make me a knife. One that kind of takes less stamina. Do I have any bones? I do. Haha. Bones. Knife craft. And where'd you go? There you go. And we're gonna switch some of this stuff around. You need to go there, you there, and you there. Alright, time to go some knife work. Can I get lucky and unlock this? Probably not. I don't know how long this stream will go either, because last night I broke a tooth and it's got a very, very sharp edge on it, so my tongue is getting sore. I do not know how long I'm gonna stream. I might have to take a file and go in there and, I hate to say it, but file down that sharp edge, because it's a metal filled from when I was a kid that's exposed, and it's really, really sharp. So, I may have to do that. Because of course it has to break on a Friday night, when you can't go to the dentist the next day unless you go to emergency dentist that cost you a fortune. Go down, dog. Thank you. But I will do my best. Yeah. I've actually been getting into solo RPGs. I've really been getting into them because I'm tired of trying to find just the right group. Let's repair this before I go in. Scrap you, throw you out, and throw you, and throw you. Alright, now. Found a random tooth in my coffee. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Maybe? I'm not quite sure on that one. I need to have some work done on my teeth, and it's about... Last estimate was like $7 grand worth of crap I had to have done to my teeth. Because, unfortunately, a lot of my teeth are starting to split from the old fillings. So there's going to be lots of fun stuff in my future, I think. Because the old metal fillings, I was told this by my new dentist, they expand and contract when you drink hot or cold. And unfortunately, mine are expanding and contracting because I love hot foods, like heat, not spicy. And yeah, they've decided to split some of my teeth open, which is not fun. I think I've got I don't remember how many I have scheduled or upcoming if I do it. I think there's like 3 root canals and a bunch of fillings and crap. So yeah, it could be fun. I'm already done? Oh, okay. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge for me to pay for it all, number one, because it's going to be like $7 grand worth of stuff. And I just ran a long way around. Aha! Let's see. Root canals aren't really that bad. People make them sound so horrible. They're not that bad. It's just that it's very expensive. It's like almost $3 grand per tooth. That sucks. Which I'm sure with this one that broke last night is probably going to be one I'm going to have the root canal done on. And a crown. So, it could be lots of fun. Let's see, anything good in here that I can sell? Alright, let's get back to Wrecked, and I'm moving so slow because I'm encumbered, of course. Loot Goblin. Well, I'm going to take it in baby steps, Dragon. Get what I fixed, what I absolutely have to have fixed right now, and then as I can afford it, I'm going to do the others. I was not expecting to have to fix this other tooth right away. But yeah, with the ones splitting that have the old cavities filled, there's quite a few of them in my mouth because I didn't have the best teeth when I was younger. So I have lots of repairs to do. And I've been neglectful. I haven't done anything with my teeth, so that's my own fault. Good note, I did win an art contest. Oh, nice! What kind of art contest was it?
You think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein.
Both lockpicks.
I got work, can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
Okay. Bowes Market. Nope, Jerry's Fill. That's where I'm going. I had to draw something around a specific theme. Windmills. A surprise. I'm getting high on art supplies. Ooh, nice! Those buggers are expensive. Congrats, congrats, congrats. I used to draw and stuff a lot when I was a kid. Like, almost 24/7. And then as I got older, it just kind of fell by the wayside and I never picked it up again. I tried again not too long ago and I was not successful. But congrats, 100%. I've won exactly one contest in my life, and that was also a drawing contest. That was back in 4th grade. We had to do a... About the shapes. Yep, it is. Yep. Oops. Don't even think about hitting me, lady. It was for, I think it was called International Year of the Child or something like that. And they sprung it on us at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and school ended at 3:45. So we had like 30 minutes to slap a picture together. And, oh, okay. I ended up just doing a really, in my opinion, crap job that I was not happy with at all. And I ended up winning the contest. I drew a kid on a bike, and we had to draw 6 different little pictures that were what we'd be thankful for, or what we should be thankful for as children, and that kind of thing. One was a picture of a bike that I drew. It was just like a stick figure on a bike. It was not a detailed drawing at all. And the judges decided mine was the best of them all. And people were mad at me because they had taken, great pains to draw some decent stuff, but I had to catch the bus, and if I missed the bus, I had to call my parents, and they were mad at me if I missed the school bus. So I made sure I made the bus every night, regardless of what was going on. But yeah, I won. I think it was a book that they gave us as a reward for that one. I think it was called Wind in the Willows, I think it was. An old kid's book from the early 80s? 70s, 80s? I don't remember. But yeah, I've never really tried contests other than that, because I've always been super critical of my work and showed very few people of what I've done. Get this in here. You guys need to quit hitting me. Oh, I'm infected. Showing what I do. I started out that way, and then the critics that really made it hard for me, they'd never had constructive criticism back then, really made it hard to really even want to do it. So, when they would come, you'd put 3-4 hours into artwork, and they would say, well, that's not done right, that's not right, that's not right. That really destroyed my desire to even want to do some of this stuff. So, stop hitting me! Seriously, I'm out of friggin' stamina again? Alright, let me get my stamina back, and I'm gonna use my bandage. And I'm infected. Great! Day 1 and I'm infected again. Okay, come here. Smack you in the face a couple times. Go down. Same with you. Alright, that was a jadump-dump. I'm done. Yeah, that was the 70s, though. I grew up in the late 70s, early 80s, and a lot of it was that way. I mean, they were just giving their opinion, but back then I didn't know how to deal with their opinions, I guess, is what it was. And by then it was just, I just got out of it. But one of my biggest supporters was my mom, and that was amazing. And I had an art teacher in high school that was a big, big helper to keep me going. And I drew a lot up and through the beginning of college. And then, I think I've said this before, I've lost my dad early on in college, and that really hampered what I wanted to do, so what I felt like doing. Let's see, get rid of some of this stuff so I'm not encumbered. At least not quite as bad encumbered. Potato seeds, we're going to throw them too. And gunpowder. Well, I can sell the gunpowder. Alright, let's go back to the trader here. I'm seriously thinking about switching part of my channel over to doing more 3D work, because I have not got into, or back into 3D since I said before that I was going to. But I really do miss it, surprisingly. Ooh, sabotage you. How the heck do they do that? Sabotage you in elementary. What a time to do it. When you're in your formative years. Wow. Alright, I need to throw some stuff in here again. Okay. Oh, I have a honey. I didn't know I picked it up. Who's that? Okay, I can't do that, so let's try to sell him those. Don't need motor tool parts, don't need that for now. As fast as I'm getting hit, I should probably carry some other stuff with me. Forced me to change concepts and techniques for external contests. I had that happen too a little bit, but I told him to go take a flying leap. So, I actually went to an art school for a while. I don't know if they're even in existence anymore, but they wanted me to study the classic concepts of, at that time, color theory, shape, all the stuff you should be studying.
Here you go.
But I was being a kid and didn't want to have anything to do with that because I liked the way I was doing stuff.
Well, come to think, what are you standing there for? Don't you have work to do?
They basically told me that I was no good as an artist because I didn't follow the traditional styles. Oh, I forgot to sell stuff to him. We better find some place to stay for the night, too. Techniques for external contests. Yep. My teacher that I had in high school, I think she was 6th grade, 5th and 6th grade when I really got to know her really well.
Don't test my patience.
She was very supportive.
It's thinner.
Very, very supportive of me, so which was really nice to have. That along with my mom really made...
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well,
wanting to be an
artist, try ShamWood.
A lot of fun. Because my mom would let me use her paints and things to do what I needed to do. Okay, so where are we gonna live? We're gonna live... I've used Bowes Market so many times, I don't want to use that again. But it looks like that might be the only place I have nearby. I don't plan on sitting here for a lot for tonight, but we'll see. Empty orange SUV. Let's see. We're just gonna go. They always suggest the most obscure techniques, like some weird variant of water paints. Oh, wow. I hated water paints when I was a kid. Absolutely hated them. I was really super heavy into cartoons when I was little, and when I started doing a lot of artwork. Can I do... Did they nerf this roof again so it's, like, fall apart? I don't remember. They nerfed it in the last version of the game, so you can't use it as a... Oh, for crying out loud. Learn how to jump, Nakara. What am I hitting? Oh, there's a concrete barrier. Aha! Alright, so let's go up one more so I can get up there without struggling. This used to collapse when you'd walk across it. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Well, this is where we're going to stay for tonight. And my bedroll's floating a foot off the ground. Welcome to the UFO world. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and... That was dumb. Put enough in here that I can get over the fence again. And then I'm going to do this. And do this. Come on, let me see what I'm trying to do. Thank you. And we're just going to put one, I think. And then we'll put one or two on the outside of here so I can just jump up and do it that way. Wait, that's going to let the zombies do it. Give me one. Come on, game. Give me back my club. Thank you. Oh, I gotta have the other one. Yeah, I know. It's nighttime. Scary, scary. Ooh. Wow. Nakara, you're such a good player. You are so good at this game. Okay, yeah, you're thirsty. Of course I'm gonna be thirsty all night long. And of course I'm gonna be harassed by zombies all night long, and I'm gonna get hit. I'm trying to search things. Go away. And of course I gotta have two zombies thumping on the dang building immediately. And you're a feral. Great. And this zombie's crawling through one spot, or half block spaces now. No. That's a thing I don't like about this game. And high school teacher is failing me because you're being too creative. Wow. She obviously wasn't a true art teacher. Or she was a classical artist that didn't subscribe to creativity. One of the two. I luckily have a friend in my life right now, Anna, who encourages me to do anything I want to try. So it's a good thing. She really wants me to do a lot of 3D work, but I do not wish to do 3D work in the medieval style, is what she wants me to do. And that's one of my least favorite styles of doing artwork, is medieval. So, because there's so many people doing it. How many zombies are going to be in here? Or, yeah, I know you're in here. Come on. Okay, well, obviously this is not going to be a place to stay inside here because they're going to find me every 2 seconds. So, let's make another ladder. See if I can actually use this one. Why won't you let me put it on there? Being difficult. Arg. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make it somehow that I can get up here. Well, that's not gonna work either, because I just put her over top of the window. We're gonna have to go up here, and then I'm gonna have to break this out. Which is gonna take forever. So I'll just sit here and pound on it while I talk to you, Dragon. My high school teacher was amazing when she was, teaching. She taught us how to do woodblock printing. She taught us how to do, was it linoleum prints? That sort of thing. So I got to learn different concepts of art, and it was really, really good. I got to use a lot of different styles. I learned pastels. We did perspective, which is a big thing in me getting excited for 3D. And I ran into her a few years ago back at my high school for a basketball game, and I said hi to her, and then she was just, random talking. And I said, I really have to thank you. And she goes, why? I said, because you're the one who started me doing 3D. And she goes, how? She says, we didn't cover that back in school. I said, because you taught me perspective. And that was a huge, huge boon. She taught us, I think, 1 and 2 point perspective, and she touched on 3 and 4 and multiple. But she encouraged us to draw anything we wanted to, which was amazing. I loved it. She didn't care if I drew cartoons. She said, just keep drawing. She said, keep working on art. Don't worry about what other people think. And that was a huge, huge thing for me. So, I'm going to thank her again, because next time I see her, because that, and my mom was big too. She's big into flowers and animals and scenes like old barns and things like that. Yes and no, but, oh, wow. I hate those kind of people that, yes, you can do that, but no, you can't do that because, if I came up with an idea that I wanted to do, she was like, hell yeah, go for it. So, yeah, I know my stamina's shot. And you can beat on the door all you want, Arlene. I'm not going down there right now. The roof is going to be my halo as soon as I get up there. I mean, back when I was in high school, I was really into the TV show Dark Shadows. My mom got me started because it was a soap opera that she watched when she was being a teacher. He is to be kept it achievable for me. Oh, nice. Very nice. It's just one of those things that if you're encouraged, even if they try to teach you the classic ways of doing things, if they encourage you while you're doing it and show you how to fix your mistakes, instead of saying, no, you made an error, it makes a big difference in a person's life, you know? And my mom, she let me do whatever I wanted. She'd give me the canvases, she'd give me the paper, she'd give me whatever. She said, just do it. Do what you want. And to this day, she's that way. She's 87 now, but she's still very into letting me do what I want. She doesn't understand digital 3D or digital art, but she says, that was cool, very cool, keep it up. So, come on, almost there. Oh, thank goodness. Finally got through. Alright, get that up there. Okay, now let's do this. Oh, I put my boards in the thing. Oh well. Alright, Arlene, you're gonna get your head beat in. I'm tired of you squawking behind me. And you're gonna fall through the floor. This is not the latest experimental build, so I'm sure they patched a lot of that, but I'm just trying this. I struggle the most with shading. Shading is a lot of hassle. I struggle with that too. Get off of me! Come on, stamina, let's go. Shading is something I've had to really work on. And I've gotten better at it since I've done some digital stuff, where I've learned how to use color as shading instead of just black and white kind of thing. And I'm infected again. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna wait to take that, though, because it's my last one. Okay, so, let's go back and get our stuff. I need to make a box and put it up here, though. Storage. Oops, can't spell. I can't even do that because I don't have my wood with me. Grr. There's a stupid dog right there. Let's see, where is my stuff at? Oh, go away, you mutt. I really hate dogs in this game because now I'm frickin' bleeding. Come on. Bad thing. Alright, that was a close one. Really close. Use another bandage to get my health back up. Yep. Yeah, I just struggle a lot with different concepts. I'm doing pretty good in the 3D world. I can do just about anything I want to. But the technical side of the 3D world is where I struggle. Like using NURBS curves and, you know, Blender in general is a pain in the butt to try and figure out how to use. Where is Rect? Trader Rect is over there. Which is this way. But concepts of shading, I started messing with it when I drew in lot and pencil, and I started to get to the point I was pretty good with it, and then I kind of started going to college and things just fell by the wayside. So I never really did go back and learn a whole lot about it. Let's see. I need my wood, my cobblestones, pipes. I'm just going to take it all because I'm eventually going to have to move it back there anyway. And now I'm going to be turtle slow. I think I'm going to maybe do some work on 3D. I'm going to try and get myself back into doing 3D. But I'm going to do what I want to do for 3D. I'm not going to, you know, do it just because Anna wants me to do it or anybody wants me to do it. It's going to be what I want to do. And if I can work it into something that my company that I do freelance for wants it, more power. I love the idea, so. But they don't understand 3D that well because they are publishers. And they don't get how 3D can actually benefit them. So. Okay, now let's make up storage crates. Really? I don't eat crappy food. A couple boxes that are floating in midair. Awesome. I'm just gonna kick everything over. Alright, and I'm gonna have to eat my honey because now that's twice in about, what, 45 minutes that I've been streaming that I'm been infected. Which really sucks. I'm gonna put down my land claim. All my thumbnails 3D because MS Paint doesn't have layers. No, it does not. If you use... What is it I use for doing stuff for? I use GIMP, and I also use... Oh my god. What the heck is the program I use? Let me look. No, I can't remember. I use it when I was working on my farming sim map, and I had to use it for a lot of the textures and things. Paint.net. That's the one I use. I use those quite heavily. Not so much anymore. Like I said, I've been struggling with a lot of stuff. So, thirsty. I don't have a cooking pot. This ought to go well. Alright, I'm gonna use this so my health continues to go up. And you guys can just go to heck. I'm busy. You're inside my house again. Get out of there. Oh, you're feral. Let's go out here where I'm going to move. Alright, run, 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 jump. Slow her butt down. Oh, you're both ferals. You know what? I think being up on the building is going to be a good idea when there's ferals around. They can just sit there. I need to make my logo, the shield with the SV on it. I need to make that full 3D because it'd be so much better looking. The one I use is just a cheap knockoff, so to speak. But I've been playing in Unreal Engine, I've been playing in a lot of different things, but I've never really gotten serious about any of them. Okay, land claim block needs to go down. That'll stop that stupid dog from spawning, at least it should. Really? Will you go down somewhere? Thank you. You're both inside. Oh, fun. Let's see. We're gonna go do this quest. Heck with the ferals. We're gonna go this way. You say thumbnails, Dragon. Do you have your own channel? Ooh, Zomboid every Sunday. Is it a YouTube or a Twitch, or how do I find it, or kind of thing? Because I'll give you a follow. YouTubes? Okay. Hang on one second. Let me kill this stupid zombie. Oh, and a snake. Oh, come on. Cut him up. Alright, let's see. I will make a note to find your channel. Is it under Dragonfishes, or what's the title of it? If you'll share it with me. Oh, hi, Piggy. Didn't even see you there. Cool. I'll take a look at it. And you'll see a follow from me. It might be from my non-Steel Valkyrie thing, because I don't follow many people on my Steel Valkyrie page, but you'll have it. It'll be from Nakara, probably. Cool, cool. Alright, let's see what this guy has up in store for me. Clear the areas. Okay. Oh, it's that cabin. Grr. Hey, big boy. What you got for me? Because I'm busy Sunday. Okay, cool. I shall check it out. I think what's one of the big things that's stopping me from playing Zomboid is, number one, the top-down. I struggle with that. But the menu system is so in-depth and complicated in that game. It's really hard for me to get into. When I have to think how to open the menus and activate the menus, that's what kind of turns me away from games. I hear Snake again. Somewhere out here I hear a snake. I hear a zombie too. And Arlene again. Okay. B42 made changes to UI, but I haven't played it because it's still unstable. Ah, okay. I haven't watched a lot of people play it, so I'll give it another look, because I'm looking for new stuff, and I'm really starting to get into the strategy-type games. Not, you know, like strategy, like Stratego War gaming or anything, but I'm getting into, like, Transport Fever, where you have to learn how to put down train lines and do the signals correctly and stuff like that. I'm kind of really enjoying that game. And then resource management, yeah, it's a lot of resource management, and I do like the concept behind Zomboid. It's just, I think what stops me is the menu system. Hopefully the menu system is different in the newest version. Once it's stable, I'll give it a shot. But the whole black menu system that just has so many different layers to it just confused the hell out of me when I first started playing. Let's see if I can do this without waking everybody up. Of course not. Why could I? Okay, you guys have snow right there. Seriously, that wasn't even a one spot space. What the hell? That's another thing I'm not a fan of, is them walking through the one block high space. That bugs me. Yeah, I hear you. growling out there. Harley. And you're not even part of the POI. Go away. Timberborn, a Beaver City builder, might just scratch that research. Okay, I might have to look at it. Timberborn, I've seen one of the YouTubers play that. I don't remember which one. I watch too much YouTube. But I watch a lot of National Geographic and things like that. I tried Manor Lord again last night, and I tried Surviving the Aftermath, I think it was, that I got free from Epic. Those two, you have a good start going, and then all of a sudden they throw all kinds of, like, asteroid storms at you, and things like that, and that's just like, really? I was doing so good, and then you destroyed every tent with asteroid storm. Thanks. Meanwhile, winter hits at the same time, and winter takes your people down to 0 because they can't survive without a tent. Thanks, game. You just destroyed all my stuff. Oh my god, where the hell did you all come from? This is going to be a gun. Oh, I got 15 shots. This should be good. I'm going to have to hit him in the head. If I can hit him at all. Jesus, go down. Gary, go down. Oh, for God's sake. Get out of your menu, stooge. And I get that these zombies are armored, or they say they're armored, but you shouldn't have to do 10 hits to get a zombie down. I'm just grousing again, but that's just me. Edgar, go away. And you, go away. Oh, son of a gun! Come on, stamina. Alright, am I far enough away I can peg him with the bow? If I draw this bow any slower, might be able to do something. Yeah, 7 Days to Die I don't think is going to be my game of choice anymore. Finally, I got you down. And you're still not down. Really? I hit you like 6 times, and now I got like 9 arrows in you, and you're still not down. Grrr. Will you freaking go down? I have like 13 arrows in the guy now. That's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, my choices have been changing a lot in gaming. Anyway, we're done in here. I didn't get a chance to loot anything because of the zombies. So let's go do that. I'm gonna take these couches because I want the leather. And of course I'm thirsty. Why wouldn't I be thirsty? Thirsty and Hungry, the name of this game. Until you get Iron Gut up to like 40. I'm exaggerating again, but I think it's like level 3 or something like that. You have to get Iron Gut up to level 3 before it stops. And wrong button. I didn't turn on creative menu, so I'm going to starve to death shortly. Or die of thirst, one of the two. because you drink the crappy water now, it takes your health away. I think that's done that since before. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Grilled corn and baked potato. Why wouldn't you unlock water? Or unlock the thingy? Anyway, did I get you? Yes, I did. Did I get you? No, I didn't. Usually when I play this game, I start out with like 10 boiled meat and 10 water just to give myself a chance to get started. Otherwise, they seem intent on killing you the first 5 minutes you're in the game. Nice arrows. No, they're hop seeds. And like I said, I really, really like Icarus, but the balance just isn't there for a lot of things. Number one, the food isn't balanced. Oh, I got myself a cooking pot. Yay, I can make water. And I got a grill. Yay! The balance is kind of there, except for the food. The food, you have way too many animals running around. And predators do not go around predators very often, so you have your wolves and your bears all running in the same territory. In real life, that generally doesn't happen. So, that's what's hard for me to handle in games, is when if they say they're a survival game and they're not anywhere near realistic, just bugs me. So, let's see, get this. Got that. Is there anything up there? There is. Garbage. Yay, cloth. Alright, medical supplies. Really? I'm hungry again. Guess I'll eat my stew. No. Get out of there. I want you in there. Alright, get rid of you. Eat you, because you're in the way. Eat you, because you're in the way. Alright. Drop you. Drop the cornmeal. Alright, let's go. Go talk to Rect. Run the right direction helps. It just has to follow its own logic. Yep. Follows its own logic. I just would like them to balance it better. Icarus is a really fun game. Really fun. I like playing on Olympus better than I like any of the other worlds. I haven't tried Prometheus, but Olympus is the original world, and it just seems to be the nicest put together world of all of them. But there again, the whole point of the game is to run over, kill the bosses, make the biggest, baddest base you can, and that's just not my style of gaming. Maybe someday I'll make my own survival game that's based off real-life survival. Like you said earlier, Green Hell's probably the one that's closest to real survival that I've run across. Which one would you play? I know you said Green Hell before, but Icarus is a lot of fun. The only part I don't like is that you're coming down from a space station, but you have to start with primitive tools. Huh? Until you get exotics, which are stones you find in caves, to get your gear from the space station. Oh, if you meant if I'd make one, yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to be a long time before I make it, because I've tried to do some stuff in the past,
hangover,
and it's
just
really hard to do, and I struggle with it, but maybe someday.
I got work to do. If it's a deal, disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong. I'll sell you food.
Wow,
but don't
shut
expect
up,
me to
Rex.
cook it
You're
for you.
really annoying. Sell you that. Sell you the duckbill, because I don't want it. So, you don't take coal, do you? Oh, 4. Ooh. Okay, what do I have? I need food. I'll buy it at your machine, though. It's cheaper. I'm gonna buy honey, though. So I have another honey in stock.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your way out.
And we're gonna get some chicken, can of chili, and a can of tuna. Alright. And I have tried in the past making my own game. I've got to the point of getting the locomotion down and starting to put together the inventory systems, and that's where I struggle because I don't understand how all the different parts of a game go together, so to speak. Like when you make an inventory module, how does that fit together with your locomotion? How does say a skill tree work together with locomotion and inventory? I struggle with that concept, and that's really, really hard to do. Although it's a nice challenge, I like to work on the challenge, but... Okay, I need to get to... Where the hell's my house? Where past? I don't do coding, I do visual with Unreal Engine, because I don't understand coding either. I gave that up in college. Come on, give me some stamina back. Alright, let's get up here and make ourselves a campfire and stuff. I'm gonna run out of room really fast for things up here. Let's see, we're gonna open this up first. Farming, and whatever, we're thirsty. Let's boil us some water with a campfire. I think if I would have went back and learned coding, I think it would make a bigger difference for me in learning how to put everything together. I think it would make a huge difference. So maybe I'll have to try that method. My friend Anna, she's the queen of World Machine 3D creation. She's just insanely talented on what she can do with it. Get you out of there, and you are going to be cooked. So I have a couple things of water at least. Where's my wood? Couple cans of water. Add more in here. Take it, will you please? But yeah, I'm gonna work on different things. No guarantees anything's gonna happen, but I'm trying to get myself out of my funk is what I'm really seriously trying to do. Because I have been struggling really bad. 2D art and storytelling, awesome. I don't remember what the name of the show was back on public TV when I was a kid. There was a guy that would read a book, and he would actually illustrate the book as he read it, and it was amazing. I was just fascinated how it worked. It was on public TV way back in the day. I was in 6th grade, so that would have been, let's see, 82? 81 or 82 on public TV. And I think most of his art was done with, what do you call it, colored pencils. He did a lot of his stuff with colored pencil. But yeah, it was a pretty good show. I really liked it, and I liked the concepts he was using. Oh, and of course I'm thirsty. Why wouldn't I be? Stave off my thirstiness just a little bit here. Alright, skill points. Actually, let's do my thingies first, because I got a boatload of them. Okay, anything else? No. And one thing I will say about these biome badges, the smoothies are the biggest... I don't know why everybody's so fascinated with smoothies and crap. I just don't get it. Anyway, let's see. I'll have food and water here in a minute. 8 minutes to boil 10 waters. Okay, let's put some more stuff in here. That one should take care of that. Do I have one? No, I don't. I need to take a couple waters with me if I can. I can leave shotgun shells behind. Go in. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, well, let's see. I've got a quest over here. Can I have one more water, please? Thank you. There we go. Now we'll let that cook while I go check out this one. I'm gonna have to take a file to that tooth because it's the filling that's so sharp and it's starting to irritate my tongue. Either that or I gotta shut up. I don't want to do either one. But lesser evil is grinding the filling down a little bit. Ooh, I just stepped through some gooeys. Yeah, let's take this for our house. Sylvia! Okay, now that I've got... And they made the chicken so freaking fast you can't even catch up to them. Fungus school? No, I don't know what fungus school is. I honestly don't remember what the name of the show was. It was some kind of educational thing back in 82, 83. If that's what you're referring to. Go away, yes, stupid things. Seriously? They took 4 points off my health. And now I'm infected. Are you fudging kidding me? This is the third time I've been infected in like an hour and a half. The POI. Oh, got it. Sorry, I was a little slow on that. Alright, now I got him. I'm slow. Great, great, great. I'm tired. I'm slow as a creator, and I'm slow in the game. Haha. Alrighty. Let's go do this. Okay. I don't care about sticks. I don't like the spears anymore. Can't go through there. And we'll try some stealth. Even though, with all the noisemakers they put down now, your stealth is pretty much garbage in the game. Okay, more murky water. Take that, take this in here. Nothing exciting. Someday I'll do a little short video of the 3D projects I've done. Or I'm actually thinking about setting up an art station and doing my 3D stuff over there. Because I get into the really high detailed 3D. I don't do hard surface modeling much, but I do buildings a lot. Get off of me! Oh, I woke him up on the tower, evidently. Nothing in there. Edgar's got his hustle on. Oh, come on. Give me a frickin' little bit of stamina. Even me, for sitting for 8 years, has more stamina than this character does. Alright, clear areas. Where's the last zombies? Upstairs on the tower, I guess. Yeah, yourself. Come here. Alright, you're down. Now, go to... Seriously? This. Get the toolbox. Get books. And all the zombies drop in front of you. Go away. My god. This game used to be a lot more fun than it is now. But maybe it's just me. Oh, there's this old dude, little dude coming up the stairs. Stab these guys and get them bleeding. The other thing that bugs me is zombies bleeding. They're dead. They don't have a heartbeat. Why would they bleed? They certainly wouldn't squirt like they do in this game. Alright, let's go get the loot. It's actually crazy. Someone with no stamina, endurance, knowledge, or strength, and the only one who survived is Zombie Republic. Exactly. Yeah. You'd be the weakest character you could possibly be, is how they made this game. No knowledge, no strength, no abilities, no nothing, and you're supposedly the only one who survived. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. That's what a lot of survival games do, like even, what is it, Stranded Deep? They have it so... I mean, that's a little more realistic than 7 Days is. And 7 Days used to be really good about the stuff. But I think they're grasping at straws, just trying to figure out how to release the game, is what they're doing, and how to make it fun. And Icarus had storms from the very beginning, so I think they're trying to copy Icarus in a lot of regards, too. Although the storms on Icarus get really annoying really fast. But I 100% agree with you. The abilities that you start with, you wouldn't forget everything. I mean, if you had amnesia, you might forget a few things. But most of the time you'd regain it. very quickly. Anything up here? No, except for a breaking ceiling. Which I'm gonna take some water. Because once again, I'm thirsty. Alright, so let's get out of here. And then I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to stop because my tongue is getting sore. And I really don't want to have a sore tongue all weekend. That would not be fun. Zomboid's character creator is great. I do like the concept, but having such harsh penalties when you choose something is really different. Is persistence. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to knock a game I haven't played, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad. But, I just struggle with concepts of games a lot. I'm actually working on doing a, solo Walking Dead. Oh, you son of a... Get off of me! Solo RPG for Walking Dead. Come on, hurry up and get back down here. Are you done now? Jeez. But I am working on that in my private time. I'm working on making my salvaging rules and stuff for 7 Days to Die, or not 7 Days to Die, I'm getting screwed up here, for my solo RPG. Something that I can use the same concept, so to speak, between like Starfinder and all of those, where if I want to play a scavenging character, I can play a scavenging character, or a survival style game where they don't have, where they currently do not have salvaging rules. I would like to make salvaging rules, is what I'm trying to say. Grr. Oh, I'm tired, and am I infected again? No. Okay. Oh, yep. But that's something I'm working on. Because, like, when I play Walking Dead RPG, and I play it solo quite a bit because I use a Mythic emulator, they don't have any good salvaging rules where you'd salvage pieces and parts and things like that. They just do based solely on survival. The heck was that noise? I also want to do it so it works within BattleTech and those where, you know, where you're working with robots and different things, where you can actually have good salvaging. So, kind of like you do in 7 Days to Die, where you have, you know, things that are left behind in buildings, but it would be a much more robust system, kind of like you do in Project Zomboid. I would like to have that for Starfinder and all the different games that I love to play. Music gathering potential players, so when we meet up, we can always have an okay party size. Nice, nice. My last foray into RPGs with a group failed because one person decided he was going to be a jerk through the whole game, and it broke the whole game.
If you
So,
I'd shake your hand, but
That's why
I
I'm
bet you
playing a
got
lot of
dysentery, the way
private
you
stuff now.
smell.
I am infected. Great. Thank you. I love being infected.
You got money this time, or you just here to piss me off?
Oh, I'm gonna be pissing you off big time, buddy. Sell that, sell those, sell those, sell that, sell that, sell those. Sell the recog. Alright, well,
All right, now that we're
I
done
might as well
doing
use my
business,
last freaking
get out
honey
of my store.
again. Everything makes you infected in this game, and that's what pisses me off. Everything. I've used, what, 4 bottles of honey in 2 days? It's like, seriously, come on. No. You wouldn't have to do that if you were designing a good game. Zombies, yes, I could see you being infected, but the Plague Spitter and all that stuff they came out with now doesn't excite me at all. They're just, I think they're running out of ideas, is what they're doing, what's happening. Let's get back home and dump all my stuff off. And then I'm going to have to say, end the stream, because my tongue is really getting sore. And it's on the inside where my tongue is at, so I'm going to have to go file that down a little bit so I can make it through the weekend. Alright, let's go around and get in the house here. I hope so too. I'm tired of problems. My teeth are a big one. Like I said, I haven't taken care of them. I've neglected dentists because I hate dentists. I've neglected to take care of my teeth, so it's a lot of my own fault, but I need to get that figured out. Yeah, we'll just throw you in the other box for now. Alright, get my waters. Put you... Nope, can't put you in there because you're full. Put you in there. Waters can go... I'm just gonna drink you because you're an oddball. Alright guys, I'm gonna... Even though it's middle of the day, I'm gonna stop because my tongue is really getting sore. So I will catch you all soon. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be a 1-off or 2-off. I have no idea because this game does not excite me anymore. So... we'll see. But I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night, Dragonfishins, and I will look you up on YouTube. I might be there Monday. I gotta finish up a project for my thing, but I should be able to watch a stream while I do that. I'm working on finishing up a big project for my publisher. So, we'll see what I can do. No guarantees, but I may be there. Okay? Alright, I will talk at y'all later. Bye, guys!